Welcome back to Centennial Customs. We are finally back on the 54. I know it's been a while, but today we're going to tackle some running boards. We're going to finally make these mounts, get them all mounted up. This is the finished product. If you want to see how I did it, make sure you stay tuned. If you're new here, this is a 1950s 5-window truck sitting on a 2006 GMC Envoy chassis. Totally custom, done it all by myself here. You can see Envoy frame. The box isn't done yet. We still got lots of work to do on it, so make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned because this thing's going to be awesome. Alright, we got the truck up. As I've said in previous videos, it's kind of as high as it goes with this ceiling height I have. And I didn't build the shop. It's not exactly ideal, but it's a hell of a lot better than my single car garage I had. So let's toss this running board up here. I think this hoist arm should actually hold it for me. It's not bad. Let's grab some clamps. Alright, let's see if we can find some bolts to throw in there temporarily. Okay, let's see if we get these to line up. Hey, I am tight on the back fender. Front fender looks pretty good. There's no holes drilled in the front fender. Good thing is the shop's big enough I could actually have these two in here with me. Ladies. Okay, I got this running board drilled and some bolts holding it in there. Nice and tight up to the fender like I wanted. Same goes for the back, but these are just factory holes already. Okay, one of the issues I remember having, these are the filler panels that come up here. And because my box isn't fully mounted yet, I think this is actually slanted in a little bit, creating a low right here. So I think I need to raise this front box mount. Okay, because my wheelbase is shorter, I moved my rear fender forward, so I had to cut this in half, and I'm just not quite getting the height I need for that to come up. I'm just thinking here, yeah, if that comes up, it'll bring the running board up a little bit, which will make this fit a little bit nicer too. Okay, let's get this box up. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but let's get it up and out of the way a little bit. Okay, I got the box up in the front, it's up 1 inch, in the back it's up a 1/2 inch. Overall, I like the look of it here. I mean, nothing's dead set yet because my mounts aren't really made for the box yet, so I still can move it and tweak it. I'm pretty happy with how it's sitting there. These panels actually do fit now, which is nice. Let me rearrange that. And I mean, it even can come down a little bit, I think. But overall, right now, that half's good. Now I gotta get this half in here. Obviously, gotta trim out the extra. The angle's pretty good. I kind of think it's supposed to sit back a little bit more because my running board, you kind of tell it's a little bit sloped like this, but it's just the way it lines up with the outside edge better, and it still lines up with the inside edge. And it's, well, I mean, it's factory holes back here, so I think I'm on the right track here. So let's get this piece trimmed up, and then we could fit this full piece in here and see how that lines up. It's trimmed up, it's just sitting behind here. It's kind of causing a little issue up there, but tell this radius, I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to scribe this line now, and then that should give me a nice butt joint. I could weld it up and create this piece to be one piece again. So we'll scribe this up with my forgot I clamped it. And we got our hard scribed line there. We'll trim it right up to that, and then should be able to weld these two back together. Okay, we got this guy welded up and finished out. Good decent gap there, good decent gap there. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, that looks good. I'm debating if I make a filler panel for under here, but that might be like after I finalize the box and everything to make sure it doesn't shift anymore. But overall, that's really good. So I don't know, I think I'm ready to build some actual mounts for these. Yeah, I think we should. Let's get after that. Okay, I actually got the passenger side all wrapped up to shorten that, attached to the front and the back of the fenders. So now I'm ready to make some mounts. I've been playing around with this box for a while, and I actually unbolted the box from the fender, and then kind of just let the box sit where it is, where it wanted to sit, and it's sitting right now. And my gaps are actually pretty good up in here, and I mean, I'm pretty happy with how the box is. I mean, the biggest issue of that is that I just didn't drill the fender to the box right, so I just have to re-drill some holes. Not a big deal. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the box because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some replacement panels, but we'll get after that later. But let's focus on these running boards. Let's get these bottom mounts made. I'm going to start with some square tube in here. I got my 7 inches marked out, and this is kind of the section that'll go under the running board. And then I have 4 inches marked out, which might be a bit long, but this will tie into the rear body mount. And between the two, I'm going to do a bunch of pie cuts. So I try to get some sort of bend, not that severe. But if you come under the truck with me, my plan is to tie into this body mount, and then it'll come down, and then back under the under the running board, and I'll weld it to the running board, and then I'll just have to unbolt it from the body mount every time I have to remove it for whatever reason. But so I'll come straight 7 inches up on a little bit of an angle, and then right across to the bolt. That's the game plan, at least. Let's see if I could make it happen. Okay, this is where we're at. I mean, if you could see the welds, I don't know if it's too dark under here. Don't worry about them. I just kind of ran a quick bead to close up the pie cuts. So we came off the flat down to, I don't even know what degree that is, like almost a 45, back down to another flat. I'm gonna weld this once the bracket's all made straight to the running board. And then I just zip that body mount out, and the running board will come with it. So I'm gonna pull this off now, fully weld it on the bench, clean it up and everything, and then I'm going to actually test fit it on the other side, and if it should be almost the same, then I'll just remake the second one. Okay, we got the piece all welded out. If you were having trouble following, I basically did pie cuts, bent it, and then welded in the pie cuts. They're all sanded, metal finished out. Which looks pretty good, still a little warm. Okay. Still very warm, so that will go there to that body mount, and then we'll weld that to the running board. Yeah, happy with that. That'll add a lot of structure to the running board. I'm going to test fit this one on the passenger side, and they should be the same, and then I'll essentially just remake it, and we'll go on from there. Okay, I got 2 pieces done. They basically match. Welded in some caps here and on the end so we don't get any water or anything in there and allow it to rust. Yeah, I mean, let's go install them in the truck then. Alright, let's see if I could show you. Got it all welded in. I just did it on like the high ribs. Oh, it's still hot. Bolted up there nicely. This thing's super solid. Like that ain't going nowhere. I'm pretty happy with how solid that is. You know, I got it bolted fender to running board and the front fender to running board. I was planning on doing another bracket in the front just to tie into this fender area here. I don't think I have to. Like, it's tied into the fender, and plus there's still a brace I have to put in for the fender to the frame. And I mean, like, it's solid. Like, the whole truck shakes. So I think I might just leave like that for now. Overall, I like the look of that. And the passenger side done as well. Okay, here's the truck off the hoist with the running boards on. Let's air it out, get a good visual. Oh! Fuck, that looks mean. Oh, that thing's got some stance to it now. Damn. Also, this is a slightly bigger back tire, so I think I might have to take a measurement. I think the running board will be like perfect, because the back end will come down another inch and a half, I believe. Oh man, it's gonna be low. Fucking awesome. Alright guys, it's gonna wrap up this video. We got the running boards done finally. If you've been waiting for the running board video, I've been talking about it for months. Finally happened. It's done. I'm super happy with it. I can step on them, they're not going anywhere. Oh man, it looks good. If you're new to the channel, remember that this was an Envoy, I don't even know, less than a year ago now. Actually, it might be even over a year now. But anyways, this was an Envoy. It is an Envoy frame, chassis, everything underneath. Even the interior is Envoy. Not that the interior is done, but Envoy dash, steering wheel, everything will be all Envoy. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that. Stay tuned, because this thing's going to be sick when it's done. Oh, I can't wait. Alright guys, thanks for all the support. Appreciate it all. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.